Hello movie fans and welcome to Lost in the Reel. Today I'm going to be talking about the newest Netflix animated family film, Nimona, which also happens to be one of the most LGBTQ plus friendly flicks ever made in this medium, just in time for the end of Pride Month. But does Nimona provide more than just solid representation? Let's talk about it. Nimona follows Ballister Boldheart, a knight in a futuristic medieval world who is framed for a crime he didn't commit. The only one who can help him prove his innocence is Nimona, a mischievous teen with a taste for mayhem, who also happens to be a shape-shifting creature Ballister has been trained to destroy. But with the entire kingdom out to get him, Nimona's the best, or technically the only sidekick Ballister can hope for. And as the lines between heroes, villains, and monsters start to blur, the two of them set out to wreak serious havoc. For Ballister to clear his name once and for all, and for Nimona to just finally be able to be herself. I have been following the progression of the film adaptation of Nimona ever since it was first announced. The graphic novel of the same name by ND Stevenson is a personal favorite of mine, and I always thought it was ripe for the silver screen treatment. Blue Sky Animation Studios, the people behind the Ice Age franchise, announced that they had picked up the rights and were working on the movie. They were actually about 75% done with the project when Disney acquired Fox and the studio, all but disbanding Blue Sky and dropping Nimona, reportedly for its frank depiction of LGBTQ plus themes, including a same-sex kiss. But miraculously, Netflix and Annapurna Pictures came together to pick the project back up and finish it for the world to see. And I cannot express how happy I am that they came to the rescue, because Nimona is sure to become an animated classic, and it is a huge step forward in representation. When I first saw the trailer, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little turned off by the animation. It looked like a cheaper version of some other Netflix projects like The Dragon Prince or Arcane. But once you get acclimated to this mix of 2D and 3D animation, it is much more palatable to the eyes. There are also some wonderful moments of artistic ingenuity, like a montage of drawings playing out on subway tiles that keeps things visually stimulating. And while the animation is nowhere in line with the likes of Spider-Verse, I mean, what else is, I still count Nimona as an artistic achievement, especially when you keep in mind its road to fruition. Yet, there is so much more to Nimona than just how it looks on the surface. The story and tropes start off extremely familiar, especially for fans of the fantasy genre. An evil monster threatens humanity, a seemingly common man is the only hope for survival, a wily sidekick stirs up some trouble, a forbidden romance gets in the way, etc., etc., etc. But all of these tropes are turned on their head in such fun, energetic, and creative ways. First and foremost, the world building here is next level. I savored every moment I got to spend in this fantastical, medieval, cyberpunk utopia. It's a setting so realized that I felt immediately transported into it, and I never wanted to leave. The pop-punk rocker style of Nimona also sets it apart from so many other films like it. There's something about it that feels effortlessly cool and absolutely endearing at the same time. From the soundtrack to the costume and character design to the air of rebelliousness that courses through its veins, this is an animated movie that knows exactly what its identity is and is unabashedly proud of it. The voice acting from our leads Chloe Grace Moretz and Riz Ahmed truly bring these beautifully flawed outcasts to life, but it's the themes in Nimona that really make it stand tall above the rest. I find that the best animated movies, the ones that captivate and enlighten all ages of the audience, are the ones that are able to dig deep into universal issues. And when many do it subtly or even sneakily, Nimona wears these themes right on its sleeve like a warring battle cry. This is a movie for every person who has ever felt misunderstood or cast aside for being different. It's a movie that asks its audience, why are you so scared of the unknown? What are you actually afraid of? And what is holding you back from being an empathetic and understanding human being? Of course, far right-wing conservative parent groups will do their best to make sure that their families never get to experience Nimona. But for the rest of the parents out there that let their children watch this thoughtful, action-packed, hilarious thrill ride that is most certainly suitable for the entire household to enjoy, they will have an abundance of meaningful, productive topics of discussion to share together afterward. In a year that has already seen some incredible animated movies like Across the Spider-Verse and Elemental, there's a part of me that's worried that Nimona will get lost in the shuffle. But this is such a special film that I'm holding on to hope that it will gain momentum and a loyal following in the months or years to come. And if any movie deserves that kind of recognition and outpouring of love, it's Nimona. Thank you so much for watching Lost in the Reel. What are your thoughts on Nimona? How do you think it compared to the graphic novel? I know they are a lot different, but did you think it captured the same spirit? And what are some other graphic novel adaptations you would like to see on the silver screen soon? Sound off in the comments section down below, and until next time, my friends, take care.